Hey, what's up, guys? So we're in a friendly war right now against Fat Cats, and we're tied 66 to 66 right now. Um, we still got uh, Katie to attack. For some reason, Daddy Fat Stacks can't attack. We're not sure why. So it's gonna be all up to Katie, and then their top guy still hasn't attacked yet. They still have two other ones. They're 3 and 4, but they did not attack very well. So I'm not anticipating any more stars from them. So it's going to be all up to their top guy. If he can at least 2-star our top two, um, then they got it. But pretty sure Katie can get us 2 more stars, so we'll see how that goes. I came on here because I'm a little jacked up right now because I just had some very nice attacks finally. I've been struggling a little bit lately, but finally got a six-pack this war. And I'm going to go over both of my attacks. So the first attack I did was a Jesus, this thing was a Golaloon. I looked at this base and it had been attacked a few times, so I know what's in the clan castle. It's a dragon or baby dragon, regular dragon and a Valk, and then like 2 archers. So I know I gotta make sure I take those out. A lot of the clan castles had lava hounds in them. So in the next one that I show, I actually had a hound in their CC, and I was able to take advantage of that. So for this one, I was trying to look at where the best spot was to come in at. I got to get the queen. Obviously, that's a big part. I can't really do a queen pop that well, I don't think, on this one. I usually like to do it over an air defense, and I think that's the proper way to do it, but there's other ways I guess you could do it, but that's the way I know. So I noticed these two air defenses right here are pretty susceptible, and it will also pull out the clan castle. So I know I'm going to go for these two air defenses right here. I also noticed that if I place a jump right here, not even wall breakers, if I place a jump right here, I'll be able to get access with my queen to both of these air defenses. So right there, that was my plan. The only other thing I had to deal with was this queen. So I had started thinking about, if you look at her range and look at where things are at, I was thinking about maybe dropping a hound behind the town hall to come towards this archer tower to pull the queen out. But then I started thinking that she'll probably just shoot over the wall and I won't be able to get it. So then I came up with another idea. I'm not going to use the wall breakers, but I have wall breakers in my army count, and usually because I have to use them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop my king, and I'm going to do suicide king. Drop my king, and then put my all my wall breakers down, come right in, and that's going to draw the attention of the archer queen, and my king can go in there and smack her right in the face. So that was my plan. And then after that, obviously I got 2 air defenses, 3 hounds, and I'm going to take out majority of this corner down here. So as long as I kill the clan castle and get those 2 air defenses, I should be good. So that's what I did. I dropped my king first because of that archer tower, and obviously got right in. Took out the queen. So that part of the attack is done. And my king actually went back out and started hitting some other things, so that's good. So now this part, I dropped 2 golems, and I made sure they stayed within these defenses. They didn't hit this cannon. I didn't want them to do that. So all I gotta do is make sure I make a good funnel so that when I drop my jump spell, my queen will go right into it. I dropped it a little bit earlier because I wanted to make sure to draw out the clan castle so that my queen, even if she kind of takes a walk, she would kind of aggro towards them a little bit. I was a little late on the poison spell there, but that's alright. So, dragon's down right now. There's 1 air defense down, and my golem and my wizard actually get the other one. So I'm able to take out the king too. I mean, he was really no threat in this attack, and I'm able to get these 2 Teslas too. So that was really good. I was able to funnel these hounds perfectly, or the balloons perfectly behind the hounds then. Making sure I place my haste spells where I need to like lead them into it. And then could have placed this one a little bit better, I think, over here in the corner, but that's all right. And then I was kind of patient too with some of the haste spells because I wanted my hounds to pop because I needed some cleanup. As you can see, my queen's still going at full health, and I didn't even put a haste over here because I wanted that hound to take as much damage as possible. I didn't want the hound to... It seemed like some of the balloons were getting hit, so I put a haste there. But I end up getting this just perfect with the hound. You'll see as it comes out here, it's got like a sliver of health left. And it's like the very last one before the balloons destroy it that pop it. So perfect timing on that. I got very lucky with that. And the rest of this is just cleanup at this point. I still had my queen. So that was pretty nice. I think I had my queen's ability left in in both of them, in both my attacks actually. So that's good. Overpowered this base. I like this army composition a lot. I don't really tweak it too much because it works. You know, with as long as I find a base to do what I need to do with the kill squad, then this army composition works really well. So like it a lot. Next attack I'm going to show is my attack on number 12. This one, I did a little different. I looked at this base, and queen is up here, and in the CC is a lava hound. So I know if I use air, I don't even have to worry about it. So what my plan was is like, okay, I could go do a Golao Loom, take out all these wizard towers, these air defenses too, you know, or I could jump in and get that way. But then my queen's not going to be that. I'm not going to take care of the queen. I guess I could have changed up the army composition a little bit to make that work, but I ended up looking at how these air defenses were set up, and it's kind of in a square with one in the middle, the one that's highlighted. So what I noticed is if I zap Quaked that air defense, when I come here, I can start my loons into this way with the hounds and just work my way up and then up, and then when they get here I can poison the queen, and hopefully when the hound pops it'll kill the queen, or if my balloons happen to hit her as well as she's underneath the defense, which I'm kind of surprised my balloons did not get that because it does a little splash damage and the queen was literally standing right on top of this air defense. But it is the queen or the hounds end up killing it. So as long as I put my haste spells down in the right spot, which I placed them a little off. I placed them a little bit too far in, but it ended up working out. So I'm going to go ahead and play the attack. So like I said, start the hound over here. Lost one balloon right away, but that's fine. I'd rather that hit a balloon there because I'm going to need these hounds to tank quite a bit. So see, like on this one, I could have placed that haste a little bit further back. That was a little bad placement on my part. I don't think this was definitely my best placement of haste spell attacks, but it worked. So I'm still going in that counterclockwise motion here. I'm going to make sure that my balloons are following behind these hounds. These ones aren't being tanked over here. That's a little bit of a problem, but now they are. So that's what's nice about having them go in the clockwise or counterclockwise motion, especially if you funnel them behind the hounds will start taking the damage again. So at this point, I got one hound left, and I'm going to poison the queen because I want to slow down her rate of attacking and, you know, slowly start to kill her as well. I got balloons coming in. I sent 2 in over here on this Tesla. I sent 2 back over here. As long as I get my balloons here was my thought over the air defense, I should be good. Now the queen's like right underneath the air defense. So I thought as soon as these balloons pop or drop their bomb, they would kill her, but they don't. However, they do distract long enough for these pups to come in and finish up the job. So at this point, it's basically just kind of clean up. I knew there were 2 Teslas over here. I didn't know there was a seeking air mine, so I wouldn't have dropped my baby dragon there if had I known that. So I just put my king over there. And then all I got left is that archer tower, and it's down. So then now I can drop my queen and all my cleanup. I started my cleanup a little bit earlier. I actually dropped a wizard over here. Totally forgot about the clan castle over there, but it's a max hound, and 1 wizard is not going to pop it that quick. So I end up raging up my king over here just in case it did, just so I can get that out of the way and don't have to worry about it. But I mean, my queen's up with the ability too, so I didn't even use her ability either in this attack, and I didn't need to use my kings either. So I like this attack a lot, but I don't see too many bases that I can successfully do it on. I'm sure better attackers could, but felt really good to finally get 6 stars in war, and I ended up tying it for us. So at this point, it's all up to Katie. No pressure. But we'll see how it goes. So I just wanted to show off those 2 attacks. I thought those were pretty good. There's a lot of good attacks in this war, so I'm going to go back and do a recap of it. But just wanted to show 2 different types of air attacks that you can use on different bases. So that's it, and thanks guys for watching.